Hey there kids, YourGuitarSage. Today we're going to learn how to play Stay by Sugarland. I'm looking at my chart here on the screen. I'm just going to go ahead and play it. I won't repeat the verses and chorus and all that good stuff just because they're repeated and we got 10 minutes to cover this baby. So let's jump into it. And for those of you that can't just watch it one time through and get it, stick around. We'll talk about the particulars, chords, chord progression, strumming rhythms, all that good stuff. Okay? So here we go. It's going to go something like this. Pardon my singing. It's going to go. I won't repeat the verse. Here we go to the pre-chorus. Okay, so then we're back into the intro again, which, well actually no, I need to play this part. It's kind of the turnaround, if you will, or the channel. It's going to go, let's see. Why don't you stay right here, D. Okay, so, second verse is going to be the same. Pre-chorus is going to be the same. Chorus is the same. Okay. There's a second chorus in the end, and then there's an outro we'll talk about, and a bridge we'll talk about. So I forget how the lyrics or even the melody go for the bridge. Beautiful song, but I teach a lot of songs, so sorry that I don't know the melody here. But the bridge is going to go something like this. Actually, I'm sorry. That last verse is that last measure is 1, 2, 3, 4. Not a measure of A7 or A sus and a measure of A. Talk about that in a minute. Okay, so let's go to the verse. The verse is going to go like this. I'm looking at my time here just to make sure I'm in the right place here. Okay, verses are all the same on this tune, and there's only 2 of them, and it's going to go like this. Before we start. Any of the techniques that I'm using here, or if you need to get a hold of this chart, check out YourGuitarSage.com. I've got a great instructional ebook there that will really help you out with these tunes and all the tunes that I teach as far as acoustic, strumming, capos, chords, all that good stuff. Okay, will really help you out a lot and quicken your learning process. Okay, so the chart that I'm looking at here that I've put together, the verse is going to go. But first off, the song's in 4, okay? So each chord is going to be held out for 4 beats, or a measure is going to be for 4 beats, okay? So the verse is going to go like this. D, 2, 3, A, 2, D, 2, 3, A, 2, E minor, G, Okay, so that's both the verses. The pre-chorus is going to go something like this. E minor, G, a split split measure of E minor G, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and a measure of A. 2, 3, 4, stay. Now chorus is going to go something like this. It's a little bit more complex, but hang with me. Okay, we have some split measures in here, some mixed measures, if you will, and a couple of new chords. So the first go around of this chorus, they don't play a D. They play a D9, which is if you lift this finger up here. That's a D9, lifting up your second finger. However, you can play it as a D and it still sounds nice. So D for a measure, or D9. G for 3 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that little quick chord for 1 beat is a D slash F sharp. So it's a D chord with an F sharp in the bass. I bring my thumb around and grab that guy. For little hands, if you're little, you might have a hard time doing that. Okay, so G for 3 beats, D slash F sharp for 1 beat, E minor for a measure, okay. A for 2 beats, so another split measure here, which is A sharp diminished. Here's the A chord. A sharp diminished is if you were to just lift your middle finger, okay, just like that, and add your first finger to the first fret of the 5th string. That's your A sharp diminished. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. Then, unfortunately, we do have a bar chord here, even with the capo. It's a B minor. If you can't get the B minor, don't lose out. Don't stop playing. You know, and it's just 1 chord. You'll get it. Just keep up with it, okay? And it's only for 2 beats, so if you need to, just drop it out for that part. So B minor for 2 beats, A for 2 beats. I'm sorry, B minor for 3 beats. 3, A for 1 beat, G for 3 beats again. 2, 3, D slash F sharp again for 1 beat. E minor for a measure. 2, 3, 4. G for 2, A for 2. Why don't you stay? Okay. Now the channel or the turnaround, what we call it, is D for a measure, A for a measure, E minor for a measure, and then G for 3, and then you're going to hit the A on the upbeat of 3. So it's like, okay. Alright kids, the bridge. Got to go over this quick, we're running out of time. Bridge is going to go D for a measure, E minor for a measure, G for a measure, D for a measure. Write this down or get the chart. A for a measure, E minor for a measure, G for a measure, D for a measure, A for a measure, E minor for a measure, G for a measure, and then a split bar of A sus, A. Why don't you stay? Alright kids, sorry, we got to get out of here. If you haven't already, hit subscribe. Keep checking back, new videos every day. What else? Keep practicing. Alright kids, hit subscribe, buy the ebook.